Three key reasons why we should choose our friends carefully. And this is important because friends motivate us, they inspire us, but they can also harm us. Number one, friends shape your mindset and your habits. And this is very vital because I have two great examples. In my early years when I was in primary school, I was very active in sports. I was a part of the swimming team, the basketball team, and I was a part of the running team. So I used to represent our school in like cross country and long distance running. And I had a very, very supportive group of friends. I will train with them after school. I will train with them during physical education. They were very attentive and they cared. They will help me with my endurance. They will help me with my layup shots. They were just so caring and I was thriving and I was actually also a part of our festive plays. So I was a producer for our festive plays and I just had a great support group and I was really thriving. And then when I went into secondary school, my one of my closest friends who I was with in primary school passed away while he was on holiday and it's very sad. And the whole dynamic and my whole friendship group changed. And I then had a group of friends who were not as supportive. They were more living in the moment, not focusing on education, not focusing on the most important things. They would just focus on having fun, being reckless, being the cool kids. And I saw a change in myself. I stopped going to football practice. I wasn't caring. I wasn't putting enough attention and details in it. And I saw my achievement starting to slip. And that's just how important it is to make sure that you actually choose your friends wisely because they actually support your habits. What's the saying? Birds of a feather flock together. If you hang around with six people who smoke all the time, you are going to be the seventh. If you hang around with six healthy people who eat healthy, do sports, live a great life, you're going to be the seventh. That's why it is very important to choose your friends carefully. Number two, friends affects your emotional well-being. If you have a supportive group of friends and when you're feeling down, real friends, true friends will help you get out of that. And I've seen groups of people who have friends where when they're going through stuff, they make fun of them, they put them down, they don't help them emotionally, they just feel neglected, they feel lonely even though they're in a group. And just to let you know, when you have a real group of friends, they care about your mental well being, your physical well being, and they're there to support you. I mean, they're not going to support you every single time because that's not their job. You need to take care of yourself as well. But when you have a real group of friends, they make you feel good. Friends make you feel good about yourself. They don't try to bring you down. So if you're with a group of people who just try to bring you down or just hurt you, you got to remember hurt people hurt people. They're only hurting you because they're hurt. And maybe, and I know it's very hard, but sometimes you just need to cut ties with people because you come first. Your future comes first. So be mindful of who you spend your time with and how they make you feel. Because a true friend doesn't want to make you feel bad. They want to uplift you. Number three, friends influence your life path. If you have a friend that cares about their education, that cares about their future, that makes sure they're doing the right things now in order to reap the reward later in life, those are the type of friends you would like to have. Because if you have a friend that just doesn't care, they just don't care about education, they don't care about anything, they just live life aimlessly, you're going to navigate to this is your friend, so you're going to adopt their habits unless you have a great family support. then things may turn out different. But if you don't, your friends are going to have a major influence in your life path, because I've seen a lot of group of people who end up just going a same similar sort of life path. And I've seen great people, a great group of friends, and all of them end up going on a great life path. They ended up doing something amazing, not the same, but equally amazing. So for example, I had a group of friends who ended up becoming sales directors, sales managers, or went into accounting, or went into becoming a lawyer. And then there's a group of people which I don't deem as friends, but I do know. They were the people who they had no aim, very laid back, very chilled, never really cared about education, never cared about revision, never cared about studying. And I'm not saying that these people or this job is like a certain type of job where people go, but they all have jobs in which they don't really like, don't pay well, and they complain. But it makes sense because you never cared about these things when you're younger, unless you have rich parents, and you're gonna do something to pay the bills because you need money. And these people focused on their career goals. They had different ambitions, and your friends really do affect your life path. I've seen it with my own eyes. So be mindful who you spend your time and energy with. Be very mindful and just think to yourself, is this person really good for me? Does this person have the best intention for me? And especially when you're a good person, bad people like to use you because you're advantageous to them. You bring something to the table and they just take, and take. And because you have a fear of being lonely, you just want to hang around with this person. But become your own best friend. Become your own best friend first. Appreciate yourself first. Understand what you bring. Understand what you have to offer. And then find people who are like minded and going in a similar sort of direction with you. Because you will have a better life, you will get better results, and in 10 years, you'll thank me. But I really appreciate you watching. I wish you all the best. Take care. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.